Good morning. This is Tuesday, February the 20th, 2018, reading from Puritan Devotionals Voices from the Past, from the sermons of Samuel Ward. 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. How many people do you know that truly live by faith? Do you live by faith? What were your thoughts this morning? What was your heart's nourishment? Were entertainment and food a greater joy than your heavenly meditations? Have you spent half an hour or 15 minutes in exercising your faith? Have you allowed this needful task to be forgotten? Have you wasted a day, week, or month and starved your soul of its refreshment? Recover yourself before you go to your heavenly home. Will you die before you have lived? Oh, learn to live life. It is never too late. If you are a prince or ruler, learn to live. No matter how honorable, prosperous, or pleasurable you may be, this is not true happiness. True pleasure is found only in a life of faith. This life of faith is available to all. The poorest or the least educated can travel this road to heaven. The poor may not have opportunity for wealth or honor, but they can live a truly happy life through faith. They can live a life just as great as princes. Whoever desires to lift up the condition of your pilgrimage into happier days, faith is the art of living well and long. Life is not numbered by hours, but by cheerfulness. Money is not valued just by the number of bills, but the value on the bill. 1 week as a healthy man is better than a year as a sick man. Is not 1 hour of sunshine better than a day of gloom? To live well is to live twice. A good man doubles and amplifies his days. 1 day lived by the rules of faith is better than an immortality of vanity. A man may live in contentment to himself and others for a short time, as others live a long life. Some are old in years that have been tediously drawn out, while others have hours that are cheerfully spent. Living by our faith enables us to enjoy our portion as a continual portion, a kingly portion, all the days of our life. God Moves in a Mysterious Way by William Cowper. He had major depression. Listen to these words that enabled him to overcome his depression. God moves in a mysterious way, his wonders to perform. He plants his footsteps in the sea and rides upon the storm. Deep in unfathomable minds of never-failing skill, he treasures up his bright designs and works his sovereign will. You fearful saints, fresh courage take. The clouds you so much dread are big with mercy and shall break in blessings on your head. His purposes will ripen fast, unfolding every hour. The bud may have a bitter taste, but sweet will be the flower. Blind unbelief is sure to err and scan his work in vain. God is his own interpreter, and he will make it plain. God moves in a mysterious way, his wonders to perform. He plants his footsteps in the sea and rides upon the storm. Deep in unfathomable minds of never-failing skill, he treasures up his bright designs and works his sovereign will. You fearful saints, fresh courage take. The clouds you so much dread are big with mercy and shall break in blessings on your head. His purposes will ripen fast, unfolding every hour. The bud may have a bitter taste, but sweet will be the flower. Blind unbelief is sure to err and scan his works in vain. God is his own interpreter, and he will make it plain. This tells us that if in the moment you're down, don't believe that you'll always be there. You will be up. And if you're in a moment of being up, you'll not always be on the mountaintop. You will have moments of being down. But ultimately, we will be with him, whether we are up or whether we are down. I heard the voice of Jesus say by Horatius Bonner. This song has got a minor, the two first stanzas are in a minor key, and the last two stanzas in a major key, almost a brightening, positive response to the first two. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Come unto me and rest. Lay down thy weary one, lay down thy head upon my breast." I came to Jesus as I was, weary, worn, and sad. I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Behold, I freely give the living water, thirsty one, stoop down and drink and live." I came to Jesus and I drank of that life-giving stream. My thirst was quenched, my soul revived, and now I live in him. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "I am this dark world's light. Look unto me, thy morn shall rise, and all thy day be bright." I looked to Jesus and I found in him my star, my sun, and in that light of life I'll walk till traveling days are done. We indeed are in a journey, and we're headed home. We're one day closer to seeing Jesus face to face. And the walk we walk is by faith and not by sight. What were your thoughts this morning? What was your heart's nourishment? As you feast on him and live in faith, may the very joy of heaven come through you today. And in Jesus' mighty name, we ask it and believe and receive it. Amen.